everybody, welcome back to another morning word. This is where I share a couple of minutes really to share from my own personal Bible study. Why? Because I wanted to take your life to the next level. The reason being, I've been reading this good book called the Bible, and it's taking me my life from here to here, and it's all done from my thinking. Now I've got to back this up with what God says and promises us. He says, I come to give you life and life more abundantly. And one of the ways that God says that we do that is is the way that we think, and we must renew our mind, because as a man thinketh in his heart, so is he. So if we can think like God, imagine, is there a valley that you couldn't come through? Is there a mountaintop that you couldn't reach? Because if there's nothing that's impossible for God, and we had his mindset, there'll be nothing that'll be impossible for you. I truly believe that. So now let's get into this. Got to say, I'm not a pastor or evangelist, don't work for the church or anything like that. So please, whatever I'm saying, study it out for yourself. Check it out for yourself. Now, if it does make sense, please follow through with the action of the day, because listening alone will not get you to where you need to go. So let's get into this. We're going to be reading from, I'm getting scripture inspiration from the book of 2 Samuel, reading from chapter 10, verse 3 and 4, and it reads, The Ammonite noble said to Hanun their lord, Do you think David is honoring your father by sending men to you to express sympathy? Hasn't David sent them to you to explore the city and spy it out and overthrow it? I'm going to call this morning's word, get the facts before you judge. Get the facts before you judge. Now, King David had a genuine desire to bless Hanun, king of the Ammonites, because Hanun's father, had blessed David before he had become king of Israel and Judah, had blessed him when he was an outcast, had blessed him when he didn't have much, blessed him. So he wanted to obviously repay that favor back. Now, David had heard obviously the passing of this king and sent his men to show his gratitude to the Ammonites and sympathy for the king's passing. But what happened was, Hanun, the new king's advisors, presumed, they didn't know the fact, they just presumed wrongly that David sent out their men to spy on the land and obviously to cause war. So they rallied and seized King David's men. Now, what that caused, that led to a war between Israel and the Ammonites, which resulted in, I think, the bloodshed of about 40,000 foot soldiers. Now, understand this, all of those deaths, all of those tragedies could have been avoided. But because of somebody's misinterpretation of what was happening, someone's assumption of what was happening, what happened is that 40 innocent people died. 40 innocent people died. Now, what they could have done to avoid all that is get all the facts. Before they took any action, get all the facts. Now, we can make great decisions, just like Hanun, King Hanun and his advisors, when we prejudge a situation before getting the facts. We can judge people by the way they look. We used to live in a society where if people wore hoodies, it meant they were gang members. That's so wrong. Like, some of the nicest people could be like, Oxford graduates just because they wear a hoodie. So you've missed out on a great relationship, building a bond with someone just because you prejudged them. You prejudge a situation in your relationship, and instead of working through it, you prejudged that it was over and all it needed was that little bit of extra time. You prejudged that you wasn't going to get that role, so you didn't go for it. There's so many areas where we're prejudging situations instead of getting the facts, and we've got to get the facts, because otherwise you could have grave consequences to your actions. So here's the question of the morning. The question of the morning is this: Are you getting the facts before making a decision? Are you getting the facts before making a decision? Here's the lesson of the day. Great decisions can be made when we don't get all the facts. Relationships can be destroyed, careers halted, churches split, and many unnecessary hurts. We should always seek out the facts before deciding on something important. Sometimes you get a gut feeling and stuff, and I get that, I'm about that. But try and back it up with facts. Back up your gut feeling with facts, so you can walk with confidence in what you're doing. And that really is the action of the day. Seek out facts, not assumptions, when making tough decisions. I really hope that blesses you and helps you on your day. If you've got tough decisions to make today, go out there and get the facts. As we always say, we Gen Hope, God's gift to us is life. What we do with that life is our gift back to God. Please subscribe to Gen TV on YouTube, where you get these videos Monday to Friday, and we have a whole stock of over 400 videos breaking down, little daily inspirations how you can move your life forward. But also we have a wealth of other content on there that I truly believe will bless you and take your life to the next level too. I also ask you to do this: share this video with one person, just one person. And you don't have to share the video, just share the concept. Share the concept of getting the facts, because if we can change one person's life, we could go on to change the world. God bless you. Let's go make it happen. See you soon.